Welcome back, GNB Nation. This is your host, GNB Grace, aka GNB Reacts, and today we're gonna be reacting to your girl right here, IYANA. I know her personally from school. This is actually pretty dope. She's one of my students that go to my school. She's really cool. We all good. We cool. We friends. So yeah, this is the official reaction to IYANA LESHEA's YouTube channel. Been waiting to react to her channel for a while, but I got caught up in reacting to everybody else's content and everything else. But I'm finally getting to her content, so this is gonna be dope. If you're watching this, IYANA LESHEA, shout out to you, and I hope to see you at school very soon. I always see you around, so yeah, what's up? Anyway, link will be in the description now to her channel, so y'all check that out. She does really cool content for the ladies that are watching the content today. Please do check out her channel. You know what I'm saying, leave a comment on her channel so she can know to check out y'all channels as well. So yeah, it's all about sharing and networking, guys. So yeah, this is it. This is her channel. Let's get into today's video. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel down below. And let's get it. that's it. Let's get it.
Okay, I'm so excited.
Me too. I'm excited. Ready to see what's going on. What's going on with LESHEA's channel. Congratulations on 100 subs, by the way.
Hey. Hi everybody, my name is IYANA. Welcome to my channel. I'm new here on YouTube. And I'm excited. Like, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel since I was like 16 years old. So today I'm just going to, for my first video, I'm going to do a get to know me video. It seems like a more logical thing to me to do a get to know me video. So if you have something in common with me, then you can like stick with me, watch me grow, you know, be friends. So let's get started.
We already friends.
Questions on the
real life and online.
And I'm going to be answering.
That's facts.
Question number 1. What is your middle name? My middle name is LESHEA. My grandma sometimes call me LESHEA, but it's
wait. Hold on. So you mean to tell me? I thought your last name was LESHEA. So your name is IYANA LESHEA. I need to know that last name. I know your first name is IYANA. So your middle name is LESHEA. So you decided to use LESHEA as your name on your YouTube channel. Okay. I think I get it.
Question number 2. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue.
My favorite color is blue too.
My class ring is blue. Just blue. I love blue. Question number 3. Who was your first best friend? My first best friend. We are still best friends to this day. Her name is Imani. If you watch this, Imani, I love you with all my heart. We met in 3rd grade over her swallowing a dime. So don't swallow coins. Don't do it. Question number 4. How tall are you?
I actually got a story time on that. I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. I was at home, and I always like to put stuff in my I always like to put toys and stuff in my mouth when I was a kid. Like I always used to put a whole bunch of toys and coins and gum. I always used to chew on gum. I used to just like putting a whole bunch of stuff in my mouth. Pause. That don't sound right. But you know I was a kid, so okay. But anyway. Pause. Rewind. Play. We back. Okay, so I went to sleep one night and a coin was literally like in my mouth, and I almost swallowed that thing when I went to sleep with the coin in my mouth. I don't know what I was on. I don't know what I was on, to be honest. I don't know why I used to put coins in my mouth, but I just always like having stuff in my mouth. It was something about like I had like an oral fetish, which does not sound right. Pause. Rewind. Play. Let's get it.
I am 5'4", 5'5". I'm average height, so I'm not sure.
That is factual. That is factual. Okay, I met her in real life. She is that height.
Cats or dogs? No doubt about it. I love dogs.
By the way, for my fans that I don't know in real life, I am 5'11". I am 6'1" in some Timbs. So ladies, you always want a 6 foot brother. I'm here for you. Just let me put my Timbs on, or my boots, and I'm here for you. But without the Timbs or boots, I'm 5'11". So I'm still tall though. So don't doubt me. Don't put me out.
dogs are, I mean, that's all I had when I was growing up at my grandparents' house. They always had dogs, so I love dogs. Question number 6.
My heart and soul goes to dogs. So far, we have a few things in common. This is why we are friends, okay? Friends are supposed to have things in common. Let's stop pausing. No, I'm not.
Funniest moment throughout school. My funniest moment has to be when I was in middle school in 7th grade. They told all the 7th graders to come to the gymnasium, and we were just like, for what? So when we got in there, we were sitting in there for a while, and T.I. came walking out, and everybody was crying. I was crying. It was just.
She said T.I. just came in. He was like, I don't even know what T.I. would say. Like, he would just be like, what's up, ATL? You're like, I don't know what he would say. Like, I was thinking like 50 Cent for a second. I want to say G-Unit, but that's 50 Cent, man. But I met T.I. in real life too. This is crazy. We have a lot in common, Miss Lady. I don't know what to say right now, but all I gotta say is, I'm glad I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? Cause like we have so much in common, and that's what friends are supposed to have, stuff in common. Okay, let's get back into the video.
It was a lot. Like people were screaming. Oh, it was just funny. But yeah, it was.
T.I. didn't come to my school. I was in a mentoring program, and I met a lot of celebrities. Like I gotta do a story time on that. I met like Steve Harvey. I met freaking Cole from Martin's show. I met a lot of celebrities. I met Neo. I met a lot of celebrities being in mentoring programs. I'm telling you, if you've never been in any type form of programs, just I don't know what to say. I don't know.
It's like crazy.
It's crazy.
Question number 7. How many countries have I visited? I have never traveled or visited outside the country. If I had the chance to, I'll probably go to Paris, Tokyo, Hawaii, London. I just want to travel the world, like all the nice spots. Like I just want to.
Dude, why do we have so much in common right now? I want to travel to Tokyo. I always want to be Japan because of anime. Duh. I always wanted to go Hawaii. Like, in my head, like I would like to go like on a honeymoon to Hawaii. Like I just thought that would always be. Look, I'm wearing like Hawaii gear right now. Like I just always wanted to go to Hawaii. I feel like I'm about to throw up. I ate too much food today. Anyway. TMI. Anyway, yeah, I want to go to like all the places you're talking about, except for, I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Paris, but it's not like something on my, like, it's not like as much as a like bucket list thing as going to Japan and Hawaii is. But I don't mind going to Paris though. I don't know, I just like not a big fan on it as much as I used to be or thought I would be. Back to your video. This is about you.
Question number 8. Are you or have you gone to college? I am currently in college. I'm almost.
That is factual. She is in college. I'm in college. We both go to the same college. I'm not sure if she wants to reveal what college she goes to, so I'm gonna wait till she says it first, and then I'll, you know what I'm saying, say that I go to the same. Because we go to literally the same college. That's how I found her channel. Majority of the people I usually find their channels because A, I know them in real life, or B, because of Instagram. Those are only 2 ways I usually find people's channels. If A, I know them in real life, B, I know them from Instagram, like I met them on Instagram, or C, somebody on Instagram or my YouTube channel told me about their channel, and then I checked out their channel. Those are only 3 main reasons I usually find people's channels. Sometimes 4 that I just find their channels because it was recommended to me, but that's not so often because usually people that are recommended to me have really big channels, and I don't really have that much to say about them personally because I don't know them personally. With her, I got a lot in common with her right now, so let's get back to your video.
Just one more year. I'm a junior. I'm in art school, so my major is illustration. I love to draw. I've been drawing since I was 3 years old. Question number 9.
Dude, I love to draw too, and I've been drawing since I was the same age as you as well. This is crazy. Like I used to like trace like little Looney Tune characters before I knew how to really draw. I used to trace Looney Tune characters, and I always would show it to my friends, and I was like, hey, look what I draw. And they was like, you traced that. And I'd be like, how could you deny that I did that? But yeah, I'll be dramatic. I'm actually in graphic design instead of illustration, but I love to illustrate and I love to animate, and I'm multifaceted. So a lot of the stuff at art school, I would love to like do a little bit of everything, but you can't be a jack. I was once told that you could be a jack of all trades, but not master one thing. So it's best to master one thing than be a jack of all trades, because you'll never master anything. And that's legitimately the most realest thing I ever was told, and I just want to let y'all know that. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Favorite/worst subject in high school? Throughout school period, my favorite subject was math, and my worst subject that I still don't like to this day is English. Like, I hate writing. I know we need.
Oh, like, okay, I'm not being dramatic, but I was expecting her to say I did not like math and then I love English, because I love English, to be honest. I prefer English over math, and it's because of my creativity side, my creative side. I like to write stuff. I like to write stories. I really like to think over things, and I'm very analytical. I guess that's the Virgo in me. I don't mind writing. It's just like it seems like it's in my DNA to write. I'm not sure if every Virgo feels that way, but as me growing up, and I just love to illustrate, and then I wanted to learn how to write better because I used to suck at writing when I was younger, and learning how to write actually made me feel more knowledgeable, made me feel more creative, and made me feel more spontaneous to do things that really intrigue me and inspire me to be the visionary that I am today. Wow, I just did a whole speech in less than 30 seconds. Let's get back into the video.
English, but I don't know. I never liked English. Question number 10, what is your favorite drink? My favorite drink of all time. So simple.
Sprite?
But delicious. It's lemonade.
Oh.
And not even lemonade.
Okay.
Lemonade. Country Town lemonade. That's the best.
I like lemonade too. But I'm not gonna lie. My favorite drink is water, because that's just what I drink all the time. Like now, I just drink. I mean, I drink other drinks, but like water is just my favorite. It's just like you can't go wrong with water, my dude. Like, you know how the doctor says, "Have you been drinking water?" I'll be like, "Do you know who I am? I am the Water King, son. I'm H2O tattooed on my chest. Do you want to see this? I got H2O tatted on me. Okay, do you want to see this right now? You don't want to see this. Let me go ahead and button up. All right, let's get back
in the world. Question number 11. What is your favorite animal? My favorite animal, I have to say, would be
giraffe.
Either a lion or a cheetah. I've been saying cheetah since I was like little, but
cheetah is my favorite too. I love the fact that they can run like super freaking fast. Like, you see, I've done research on cheetahs, and they are super freaking fast. The fastest recorded cheetah, to my knowledge, is 120 miles per hour. If you can run 120 miles per hour, dude, that's faster than Usain Bolt by 10 times. That's like 10 times the speed of what Usain Bolt can run. Because apparently he can run like 28 miles per hour or something like that, which is pretty fast for a human, but I would have expected that we can run faster than that. I feel like I can feel like there's people on Earth that can run faster than Usain Bolt that aren't in the Olympics. I would say a great example of that would be a crackhead from the 80s. But
okay, so either a lion or a cheetah.
Just saying.
Question number 12.
A lot of stuff goes unrecorded.
What is your favorite perfume? I really don't wear perfume. I mostly wear body mist from Bath and Body Works. So my favorite, I have like 4 favorites, but my favorite one currently is Magic in the Air. That smells so good. Question number 13. Tea or coffee? I do not like coffee. I tried to drink coffee.
I tried too.
Coffee, but I just can't do it. So I like tea. I like sweet tea mostly though. Question number 4.
I mess with that sweet tea, but it gotta be that golden sweet tea, like that gotta have that tang in it. It gotta have that kick to it. You know what I'm saying? Preferably though, I love me some hot chocolate. Lord Jesus, I love me some hot chocolate on a cold day. I remember when I used to work at Pike's, the garden store. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I used to have we was at work and they would have us go to work I went to work on the most coldest day in Georgia last December 2017. I went on the coldest day in Georgia, and I'm telling you right now, my fingers was so freezing cold that I was throwing up Crip signs at the end of the day. Just, I could not I could not form a freaking, boy, I feel like I was doing hands, I felt like I knew sign language by the end of the day because I could not feel my fingers the whole freaking time. We was outside doing all that freaking tying people's trees up to their cars. This is a whole nother story for a whole nother day, and I'll do a story time on that because I met a fan from the internet, which was really dope. I met one of my fans from YouTube. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, and I'll tell y'all next time. Back to the video.
What would you name your children? I want to have 3 kids. Currently, I do not know what I want to name. I just know what I want to name. If I have a boy, the first boy will be named Brian III. The other 2 children,
Brian
I
III.
don't know. Question number 15.
Time out. Just to be correct as far as it, as heritage is concerned, he cannot be named the third unless there was a second and first Brian that came before him, meaning that a Brian Jr., a Brian Sr. So in my head, I just realized your boyfriend's name is Brian, I think. Yeah, so that means you want to have a Brian the Third, meaning that you want to name your son after your man. Okay, that makes sense. By the way, she has a boyfriend. Congratulations, my dude. Let's get back into the video.
What sports do you play, and have you played sports? I currently don't play sports. When I was in high school, I played volleyball for 2 years, so that was super fun. Question number 16. What is your favorite book? It's a bad thing, so make sure you read, guys. I haven't really read a whole lot in a while. I don't really read books like that, so currently I don't really have a favorite book.
I actually have a favorite book. It is I want to say Alchemist is my favorite. Just off the top of the dome, Alchemist is just one of my favorite books. If you never read The Alchemist, read that book. It is very good. There's another book called Into the Skylight, or Into the, I forgot the name of that book, but it is one of my favorite books since high school. I forgot the name of the book, specifically the name of it, man. I think it's Ion. The author is Ion something. I forgot. But as far as honorable mentions, off the top of the dome, Alchemist. Off the top of the dome, freaking March. I just read that book called March, by John Lewis. Also, other writers helped him write the book, but John Lewis, just look for John Lewis. The book is called March, and it's about marching. It's pretty much about what happened in the 50s with all the prejudice and Jim Crow laws and all that stuff, and how he set into motion a lot of laws such as the Civil Rights Act of 1965, which was dope. I read this back during February into the actual month of March, so it's ironic that the book is named March, and then I read the book called March. So besides that, those are my 2. Oh, Welcome to Your Brain. That's number 3. That is a dope book. Another one of my book favorites is what's the name of that book? I'll get back to you on what's the other name of the book. It's I think it's called How to Build Your Career, but I forgot the name of the author on that one. But I'm gonna do a story time on that, or bring it out next time and do a review on some books that I read before in the past. If y'all are interested in that, I'm gonna do that just to do it. Right now I'm reading a book called A Thousand Ways to Get a Job or something like that. Like sometimes I just read the book and I forget the cover of a book sometimes, because I've been trying to read so many books lately, because I'm making up for all the times I didn't read books back in school, especially in middle and elementary school. I hardly read books. I was always on watching TV and stuff. So like in my adulthood, I plan on reading as many books as possible and becoming as knowledgeable as possible. Stay woke.
Question number 17. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? I'm gonna name 5 just to keep it simple.
Me. You saw how happy I got? I'm looking at myself in the camera right now. I'm just like, is one of them me?
Patricia Bright, Natural Nisi, Natural 85, Trinity J, and Jackie.
I don't know who the hell any of those are, but I'm gonna check them out because you mentioned them. I'm gonna write down a list and I'm gonna check out all the YouTube channels that you're talking about, because I never heard of any of them. But I will tell you who are my favorites. My top 5 favorites are, let's see, Berleezy #1. I actually texted him before. I actually talked with this man before, which is really dope. I never met him in person, but he's a really cool YouTuber. Berleezy, #1. Dwayne and Jazz, #2. They're my favorite couple reaction channel. #3, freaking I'm Dante. #4, freaking I'm trying to remember like who all that I usually watch on a daily basis. I would have to say Alan Sinclair. I think that's how you say it. Alan. I mess with his channel. And then #5 I would say would be trying to go by, I guess would I say Tippendale? I'm gonna go with Tippendale. But I have so many other YouTubers that I like to watch. My personal favorites as far as some of my friends that I like to watch. But these are like the top 5 that I would say, like YouTubers, like big YouTubers that I watch. So many more though. I mess with Dash XP, but so many more. Like these are like my top 5. I gotta say these are my top 5. But let's get back into the video.
I like it. Question number 18. What is your favorite movie? It just came out. It's all over the place. I love Black Panther, y'all.
That was a good movie. That was a great movie. Great. Astounding. S tier. Top tier. Amazing. Inspiring. Inspirational. Sounding redundant because I said that twice. Let's get it.
I am currently taken for life because this is the love of my life. I'm currently taken. Question number 20. Ideal first date.
Wait, I didn't hear what she said.
Taken. I am current. It just came out. It's all over the place. I love Black Panther, y'all.
Heard it. Okay.
Wakanda. Question number 19. Wakanda. Are you single or taken? I am currently taken.
Facts.
Because this is the love of my life. I'm currently taken. Question number 20.
I actually met the love of her life. Brian, really cool. He's a really cool guy. Shout out to you, Brian, if you're watching this.
First date. The first day will probably be like just trying to get to know each other. Probably just like go out to eat. Just spend time with each other, trying to get to know each other. Question number 21. How many boyfriends have you had? How many boyfriends I had in my entire life? In high school, kind of like 2-ish. And like currently 1, so altogether 3 in my entire life. Question number 20.
Dang. Am I a manhole? Why'd I have to ask myself that? Dude, I dated like, off the rip, like at least about 5. I dated like at least, and I actually did story times on 2 of them so far. 1. 2? 1. I did a story time on 1 of my exes so far. I'm still currently in the motion of doing 4 more story times on all 5 of my exes. I only did 1 so far. I need to get caught up and do the other 4. I already written down my second ex, the storyline and story time for that, and I'm going to post that very soon. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'll be doing a reaction to that and have some of my friends do a reaction to that. So y'all stay tuned for that. That's gonna be hella funny. But besides that, let's get back to it.
Me too. Favorite memory from childhood memory.
Ain't gonna fly.
My favorite childhood memory was, I don't remember how old I was. stealing at the time. But it was like candy out, and I thought you just take the candy, so I took the candy.
Oh no.
I got in trouble afterwards, but I thought it was free. Question number 23: do you speak any different language, and how well? I do not speak any different language. In high school we had to speak Spanish, but I really don't remember anything from the class at all. Question number 24.
I actually do speak other languages. I know Spanish. I'm not fluent in Spanish. I would more so say I know Spanglish, which means like I know broken Spanish, meaning that I can speak Spanish and then I switch to English and then I speak Spanish again and I switch to English. So I don't know, you know what I'm saying, I don't know too many words in Spanish, but I know enough to hold a conversation. And like my mom knows Spanish too, so it's just like we both know Spanish, but we're not fluent in it, which is weird. It's because when I was younger, my mom was in is the military, and I'm gonna do a story time on it, so I'm gonna keep this short and sweet real quick. My mom was in the military. She used to be in the Navy, and when I was younger, we used to live in San Diego, California, in which they taught we had a whole bunch of Spanish neighbors, and I learned Spanish from when I was younger as a toddler and a baby. I used to speak Spanish, and then you know what I'm saying, I like slowly like start to forget how to speak it after a while, but then I relearned it back in high school. So I know Spanish, just not fluent in it. So there you go. Also, I believe I know another language. It's called gibberish. I'm just playing.
Do you have any siblings? I have one younger brother. He is 17 years old. It's just us two. Question number 25. How would you describe your fashion sense? My fashion sense is, like, sometimes I want to dress down, so I'm more like a laid-back kind of person. Sometimes if I'm like in the mood, I'll probably dress up. And then sometimes if I see something like really, really unique, I have to get it. Okay, question number 26. What is your favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant is the Cheesecake Factory because I love the cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Sensational. I just always think of Future every time somebody says cheesecake, or Drake or something. My favorite restaurant is my favorite restaurant. She looking like, bruh, if you don't hurry up and tell your story.
And the burgers there are so good. If you ever go try the bacon cheeseburger. It's delicious, y'all. I'm back, you guys. My camera died, so I had to charge it for a little. So let me finish these last 4 questions, make it quick. So question number 27 says, what are some of your favorite TV shows? My favorite TV shows, my top 3 right now, I got one. The Walking Dead, Atlanta, Stranger Things, and one more I'm gonna say will be Blackish. Those are my top favorite TV shows right now.
I actually mess with Blackish. To be honest, guys, I'm not much of a TV fan as much as I used to be. If I do watch TV, it usually be basketball. Cause like my grandma, this is fun fact. My grandma loves basketball. She knows more about basketball than I do, which is crazy. Cause like, what grandma knows basketball like that unless their children are in basketball or something like that. So it's crazy. Besides that though, I'm a YouTube junkie. Like, I know more about YouTube and anime, my types of anime. I wouldn't say all anime because like a real like hardcore anime person be like, you don't know fucking anime, what the fuck you know? And I'll be like, chill out, my dude. I know the mainstream anime. Oh, you ain't no real anime fan. I'll be like, bruh, it's anime. Chill out. At least I watch it. What if I said I didn't watch anime? How would you feel then? How would you feel then? No, it's fine. Let's get back into the video.
Number 28, PC or Mac. I'll say Mac because I don't know. I just like how Macs work. Number 29.
To be honest, I'm gonna have to go with Mac. The only reason why is because all my school has are Macs. I might get me a Mac down the line. I see a lot of YouTubers with Mac, so apparently it's really good. Just saying.
I have an iPhone 6S.
My dude, I got an Android. I got 2 phones. I got 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the grandma. Nah, I'm playing. No, to be honest, I really do got 2 phones. But